Hi everyone! Today I'm going to share and give some explanation about this topic, demand and supply. Other than that, we are also going to discover one issue that I choose, which is why seller on Shopee increased their inventory twice for the big sale on 11/11. As usual, this is the contents in this video. I will explain all of this, so keep calm and listen together. Before I start, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Karni Simon with the number matrix 2009735577 from class MSc 220-A. What is demand? Demand can be defined as the different quantities of goods and services which buyers are willing and able to buy at different possible prices in a given period of time, ceteris paribus. How about supply? Supply can be defined as a different quantities of goods and services which a firm are willing and able to produce at different possible prices and time range. Moving to the law of demand, demand have a negative relationship between the price and the quantity demanded. So, when the price goes up, the quantity demanded goes down. However, if the price goes down, the quantity demanded goes up. However, supply have a positive relationship between price and quantity. When the price goes up, the quantity of supply also goes up. However, when the price goes down, the quantity supply also goes down. This is because intention as a supplier is to supply more goods at a higher price but supply less at the lower price. As you can see here, demand are divided into two types, which is individual demand and market demand. Individual demand refers to the demand of goods and services from a single consumer. It can be a person or a household. Market demand is the total of all the individual demand in a particular market at a time. The first graph here showing us about the individual demand, while the second graph is an example of a market demand. The summation demand of John and Edwards are equal to market demand. Same goes to the demand. Supply also are separated into two types, which is individual supply and market supply. Individual supply refers to the supply of goods and services from a single supplier, and it can be a seller. Next, market supply is the total summation of all the individual supply of goods and services in a particular market at a time. As you can see here, the individual supply graph is at the left and the market supply graph is at the right. Robert and Georgie is a supplier, so if their supplies are being added, it will be the market supply. This slide is showing us the determinants of demand. First of all, demand was determined by the price of goods and services. It is clear when the price increases, quantity demanded will decrease according to the law of demand. The next determinant is the income of buyers. When a person has a higher income and if he is able and willing to buy a goods, it would increase the quantity of demand. The third factor is taste of customers. Even though you have a plenty of money, which is you are able to buy, if you don't have willingness to have it, the quantity of demand are still remain unchanged as he doesn't want to have the goods. Other than that, price of related goods or services also one of the factors. As an illustration, if the price of French fries increase triple, demand of the sauce will probably decrease. This is due to the reason, why would you buy a goods if its related items has a higher price? Now, let's see what are the factors that determine the supply. First and foremost, the number of sellers influence the quantity of supply. This is because if there is a lot of suppliers in the market, the quantity of particular goods being produced also increase. The next determinant of supply is the application of technology in the production. Usage of technology will increase the production as it helps the company become more efficient and effective. Other than that, if the price of resources increase, the quantity of supply decrease. Moreover, subsidy also help producers to minimize their cost of production. This will encourage suppliers to produce more product. However, tax could be a burden to a firm if there has been taxed too much. Last but not least, seller expectation of future price of goods. If seller expect the price of goods are higher in the future, seller will decrease today's supply and increase its quantity in the future. At this time, we will discover about the issue that I chose. 66% of sellers on Shopee has increased the total of inventories twice for the big sale on 11/11. What do you think? Why would they increase their inventory during promotion? Here are some of my thoughts. Firstly, sellers expected to receive high demand on that day. Usually, people will do more shopping during sales because of the lower price offered. Not only that, other sellers also buy in a bulk from Shopee sellers. By doing this, sellers out there also can gain more profit as it is going to be sold. Next, sellers have to set up more store display in order to attract buyers' attention because each of buyers have a different taste from other customers. Moreover, sellers increase their inventory because they want to grab opportunities gaining more revenue. As we can see, every time we will see an advertise at the various platform of media social, just like Instagram and TikTok. This will help the sellers to get more customers from the very young age until to the veteran. But not least, seller who has a lot of stock can give more offers and more deals to customer, either to the new customer or the existing account Shopee. Seller in conjunction with Shopee give a lot of deals to everyone, and it can be claimed only if the buyers has met the requirement. For example, you can get a free shipping with a minimum purchase of price 15 ringgit. Not only that, discount and coupon also given to you if you have purchased and entitled to claim it. Thank you for watching.